Howdy. It's Rizz here with PrivateHipHop.com. Bow, 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 bow. I usually say we're trotting Texas, but tonight we are a long ways from home. We've touched down in the UK. We're turning it up for the Lift Off event here at Engine Rooms. I'm not doing it alone, though. We have some very good company here next to me. Don't let me tell it, though. Go ahead and let them know who you are and where they can fuck with you at.
So hey guys, my name's James. You guys can find me on Instagram, James Lawson X. You can fuck with me on TikTok, James Lawson Free.
I'm sorry, that's really loud. Well, thank you so much for turning me up here and also turning me up back there. I was very fortunate to be able to slip past setting this up to go be able to catch your performance.
Thank you so much.
You did turn us up. Tell me a little bit more about the music we heard tonight.
So I performed a couple tracks which are unreleased at the moment, so I actually haven't released yet, so which is why nights like these are amazing because they just make me feel so motivated, so loved. Yeah, it's just lovely spaces, and yeah, just performed a couple of unreleased tracks. So I didn't actually say, but I'm an R&B artist, so I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter.
And a singer he is, y'all.
Thank you so much. And you're a rapper. You smashed it tonight.
Thank you. Well, look at us, just
yes.
cutting up. Well, I really liked the track you ended with. You had some crowd participation in that one. Tell me a little bit more about that track.
So that one's actually a really interesting one. So actually, I'm quite a spiritual person.
God bless.
So thank you so much. So every time I sing that song, I wrote it like a year ago, and it's actually like a conversation I felt like I had with the Lord. And actually, I was like, this should be a song. And I was like, okay, I'm going to write this song.
Hey, well, won't he move through us? I know that's right.
Thanks
I
so
love
much.
to hear it. Well, gee golly, I'm so glad that you were able to get that out and get it to us. And you said that on stage and just now that it's unreleased. Hopefully, we're going to get it released
Very soon. I'm working with a producer at the moment, so hopefully it should
Perfect.
be
That's going to be
released
my
soon.
next question. How soon can we get excited to hear that for?
That's
So real soon.
Soon this year. Hopefully this year.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, well, good. I'm definitely gonna be on the lookout because I'm gonna be on the plane, just wishing I had it already. So
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Well, tell me a little bit more about. We're not the only ones who did some traveling. You're about an hour away from here. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm about an hour from here. I don't live in London. I live in a town called Tunbridge Wells in Kent, about an hour away.
Oh, what you got? But a little birdie told me that on Wednesdays you have something popping off, and is that here?
So yes, it's up in London. So it's up in East London, up in Dalston. It's at the Moustache Bar up in Dalston. We have an open mic, so we start off with a little bit of karaoke from 5 p.m. At 6 p.m. we do an open mic. It's with my amazing friend, The Sweetness. She's an amazing singer. She does a lot of house tracks. You'll love her. She's an amazing co-host. So it's from 6 till 7:30. Sometimes we go over a little bit if there's a few more artists, which is amazing. Then we normally finish about 7:30, 8 o'clock, and then we have the amazing Figs. Her name stands for Fuck It, I'm Going Solo. I fucking love that.
Hey.
So, hey, she does a bit of comedy. So she has a few comedy artists afterwards. And then afterwards, if people around for a vibe, we have a little after party. So you guys should definitely come through.
No,
It's every
100%.
week.
The whole thing sounds like a vibe. And good on you for making it out an hour every week just to put some on for people in the community and the scene. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. God bless.
Thanks so much.
Really moving with purpose.
Yes.
Purpose. And the purpose is to get us hype. I know that's right, James.
So true. Thank you so much.
You're
And
welcome.
I just love the spaces and spaces like this. So thank you so much for facilitating them, because I feel like for so many people, it can be quite daunting releasing music, but actually what you guys are doing is so powerful, and I think so much more powerful than you guys know. Do you know what I mean?
Thank you so much. This definitely trying to give artists and creative people a platform and a space for them to share what they have with other people. It's something we really try to hold true, and it's definitely something I'm really excited to hear. That's something you're also facilitating here on those
Yes.
Wednesdays.
And I think it's so important because especially like when we've just come out of COVID, when we were just told to be socially isolated, like wear a mask, do all these things, but actually the fact that we have all this social connection now and we have all these opportunities, especially you guys coming from Texas, that's fucking amazing. And I love that.
Farther than a hop, skip, and a jump.
Honestly,
for sure.
it's further than around the road. It's not just around the road. It's
Right.
on the other side of the planet. And you guys came here to facilitate it. Honestly, you guys are amazing. And that inspires me so much. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, gee golly, thank you so much for chatting with me. I know we have an amazing event we want to go back and watch and commingle with. But is there anything you want to tell the good people here before we kiss them goodnight?
Just one piece of advice. Oh, here comes the train. Hi, train. That's not what I want to say, but hi, train. Anyway, just do it anyway. Like, people might tell you, oh, you're not ready. Like, you're not good enough, but just do it anyway. I used to have a lot of anxiety about releasing music. I used to think I wasn't good enough because I used to listen to a lot of amazing artists, and they're amazing, but further down the line, I realised they actually inspire me to just put it out anyway. Because at the end of the day, we all have a different thing that we can bring. It doesn't matter if it doesn't line up to what they bring, because ultimately you bring something different, and that's beautiful.
God bless. That is an amazing note to end on, and 100%. Thank you so much for sharing that with me and your music with the crowd and facilitating great vibes every Wednesday.
Thanks so much.
Thank y'all. Y'all already know what time it is, y'all. I'm Rizz. This is James. This is PrivateHipHop.com, and we are getting the hell out of here. You've been amazing. Good night.
Bye.